Alright, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy. And the last video was kind of depressing, right? Or at the very least, it was depressing to me. And I don't want to leave you guys with that kind of energy, right? So we're going back to back with it. That's right, man. We're taking our first look at the Hulk, even though it's not really going to be like all about the Hulk for this video. If you've seen the title, if you've seen the thumbnail, this video is going to actually be a comparison between the Hulk and King Namor. Now, before this update was even flushed out, right? I said to you guys, Hulk needs to be stronger than Namor for me to be satisfied, right? And the reason for that is very simple. When it comes to damage per second in PvE content, Namor is king of the combat category. That is facts. Anybody else can try to argue it, but Namor, when it comes to raw damage, he is one of the best characters in the game, and he currently controls the combat category. Not Captain America, not Apocalypse. Apocalypse has the duality that allows him to run into PvP and do very well, and he can still do PvE very, very well. Namor doesn't really have any like high-end PvP value. I'm talking Vibranium League, he'll get dusted, right? But for PvE, he does, folks. He does them. So I want to see how the Hulk compares to Namor, and I went ahead and I kind of like matched their stats as best as I could. Now obviously this comparison is never going to be completely leveled because the two characters are based on different things, right? Namor, his damage is based off of his physical attack and obviously his other supporting stats like his crit rate, his crit damage, his ignore defense, etc. Right? Whereas with the Hulk, his HP is king. All of his damage is done based on how much HP the Hulk has. So what I did here was I gave him as much HP as I possibly could while keeping his remaining stats like his crit rate, his crit damage, his ignore defense, and his cooldown duration as closely related to Namor as possible. Because I wanted to make this as fair a comparison as I possibly could. So the uniforms are at Mythic. Both of them are, and these are the stats that I chose to roll for Namor. And you can see right here, Namor is missing out on a little bit of physical attack because I cannot get any more Phoenix Feathers on this beta account. By the way, everything you see here is subject to change when the update goes live Tuesday, rolling into Wednesday. Okay, but I do want to give you guys a comparison of where the Hulk currently is on the APK compared to a character that we know to be king on the live server, right? Because if the Hulk can actually keep up or surpass Namor, then this would definitely tell us that the Hulk is right around where he should have always been as one of the best combat characters in the game. And the great thing about this Hulk in particular is because his HP is so bloody high, he's gonna have some PvP value even though he's losing the iframe ignore. But we'll talk about his base kit and what he has and doesn't have in this uniform in a future video when we do like a standalone showcase for the Hulk. Today we're just comparing the Hulk's damage to Namor's damage, and that's it. We're not trying to say the Hulk is good, we're not trying to say the Hulk is bad, we're just trying to get a baseline for where his damage currently is. And the beautiful thing about this Hulk and Namor, right, is neither of these characters rely on or have any skills that use defense down. So what you're gonna see is just raw damage. And just to make sure that there is no shenanigans here, we're not using any strikers in World Boss. I made sure that they do not have an ISO set active, because depending on when the ISO set activate, right, it's only 20 seconds. So let's say in the 20 seconds I'm able to get off more skills with Namor than I can get off with the Hulk, then, you know what I'm saying, the numbers will look a little wonky, a little different. And then I made sure that they do not have a custom gear. So what you're gonna see is just flat baseline damage for the Hulk and for Namor. Okay? Hopefully you guys understand what I'm going for. Now, obviously, when it comes to their gears, I rolled for different things. Well, actually, I think I gave them, I gave Hulk ignore defense, and I gave Namor cooldown, right? And I obviously gave Namor physical attack and other things just to like pump him up, but also keep his stats in line with the Hulk. I gave Hulk a bunch of HP Urus and a bunch of HP Odin's Blessings, because that's what his damage is based on. Okay, all of the Hulk's damage, I'm gonna have to say this a lot on the APK and on the live server, all of his damage is based on his HP, not his physical attack. So you guys are gonna look here and you're gonna see, oh, the Hulk only has 30k physical attack while Namor has 35. The reason for that is I did not give the Hulk any physical attack Urus, and I also did not roll for any physical attack on his uniform. I went for HP and I went for all attack, because all attack will increase his damage, physical attack will not. Okay. I feel like I'm talking to children, but I'm just trying to like get my point across, because I know a lot of people are going to be confused because there's not that many characters in the game that do damage based off of their HP, right? So yeah, anyways, let's jump in. We're going to be running it like this. We're using her as the leadership here, and we're using Shuri just to get some damage reduction so we can do like a flat damage comparison. The reason we're using her leadership is because I don't want to bump up their damage with a physical attack leadership, because then I'll need to find an HP leadership for the Hulk, and then no. So I'd rather just give them something that's not going to really affect the outcome when it comes to damage, right? So that way I can just use Shuri and Valkyrie for both runs, and I don't have to switch anything besides just the character that we're using to do damage. So that being said, let's get it, boys. Let's see what the Hulk can put out. By the way, apologies if it sounds like I'm talking down to you guys when I say like all of his damage is based on his HP. I'm just trying to like get it engraved into people's mind like ahead of time, because I know a lot of people are gonna make the mistake of giving him physical attack rules, or they may have it and they're like, okay, it's not gonna make that big of a difference, I'll just leave it on him. No, okay, take it off. You can start taking it off now, but I would say just wait. Now, I know some of you guys are going to skip to this portion of the video and you're going to be like, yo, Hulk is doing no damage. What is going on? This is only stage 45. Bro, okay? I showed you. He has no ISO set, no custom gear, okay? So this is just flat damage based on the uniform and the skills. He is pretty smooth to play though, and very safe. So we're gonna just stop when Proxima runs away. So about 1 minute. Look at the time. 1 minute to bring Proxima down to 11 bars. We're gonna swap in Namor here and see what Namor can do. Alright boys, so same team comp. Again, this is not the best team comp for either of these characters, but I just wanted to make it leveled for both of them and then compare them this way. Proxima, where you going, girl? It's about us right now. Where you going? Hold up. Chill, 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 chill. Nice. Okay, so Namor might... Yo, Namor's about to sneak out the win still. Yo. Yo, Proxima, chill. Yo, this is actually really, really close. This actually is really, really close between the two of them here. So what we're going to do here is jump over against Thanos, run a minute of the fight using this exact same team comp, and then we're going to switch it up and give both of these guys their best team comps that I can think of on the APK right now and see what the damage looks like. So we have a couple more days before the APK testing comes to a close. So if you guys have any way that you'd like me to test the Hulk before the live server, let me know, okay? By the way, you always want to start off with his third skill to give him as much HP as possible, because that's going to bump up his damage, right? It's funny seeing him shrink back. You would think when he's shrinking, he's turning back to Banner, but no. The Hulk stays the Hulk. Can you imagine if when he dies, like, he actually turns into a Banner? Could you imagine? Okay, let me smash. Oh yeah, we get to test if this has iframe ignore. Can we get the tier 3 back? Because I actually don't know if it has iframe ignore. Okay. Yo, he's so slow, but okay. That bounce back. Last night took an L, but tonight, okay, let me stop before I get copyrighted. What's wrong with me? Okay, let's see. Iframe ignore? Yo, iframe ignore, let's go! I think. Woo, that was nice. Hulk smashing, boys. The night is his time to smash. Okay, we could have done that a little bit faster, but let's see what Namor does. I also want to remind you guys that since Namor's been out for quite some time, I have way more practice playing with Namor. Well, okay. Nice to see that Thanos is always up to his old ways of turning invisible and trying to cheat. You scum. Bro, you have all those Infinity Stones and you still need to cheat, eh? Yeah, Namor about to clap this, bro. Jeez. Should we give Hulk another run, bro? Do we need to give him like a another second run here? Namor's way faster. Ooh. Namor doesn't have a heal though. Hulk has PvP potential. Namor doesn't really. But you know what? With Red She-Hulk in the mix, giving Namor 50% more. Yo, let me stop talking. Okay, so Namor won again. I'm gonna give Hulk a second run. Let me give Hulk a second run, guys. I'm gonna say it right now. Apologies if the video ends up being super long, okay? I just want to give you guys accurate information, and Thanos is invisible again. Okay. Nice to see he's consistently annoying. By the way, his fifth skill is really short, but do not cancel it, okay? You may get the idea of, oh, when he jumps off screen, you can just cancel it. No, he absolutely has to land before you can cancel it. Nice. So, okay, let's go. There's a pro and con to his hold up. I'm just basically spamming this to build up his tier 3. There's a pro and a con to his tier 3 being so short. In one hand, it's very unlikely that you will die during the tier 3 because it's so short. On the other hand, because it's so short, woo, hello! Yo, Hulk just turned it up! Yo! Hulk just turned it all the way up. I'm happy I gave him a second run, boys. If you looked at the second run, now he's looking like he's in the game now. Okay, let me actually go switch up the team and go fight Proxima. All right, boys. So, I was going to cut this part of the video out, but I'm going to put it to you like this, man. We're running this team comp right here. I think this should be the one that gives us the most amount of damage, even though Red She-Hulky would probably give us a little bit, well, not probably, definitely give us a little bit more survivability. For higher end content, if we were not doing a comparison here in terms of damage, I would definitely go with Red She-Hulk over Satana, just because that extra 5% is not going to outweigh the 55% HP buff that she's going to offer, right? 65% fire damage, 25% HP, plus her 4-star passive. You know what I'm saying? That 55% HP plus the reduction, that makes her the best leadership for Namor for high level content, because you're maximizing your survivability while keeping your damage almost as high as it could possibly go. But because this is a damage comparison and we don't need to worry about survivability, we're going with Satana just to give us that extra 5%. Okay? So, and obviously you guys know Ghost Panther. You know what? Let me just make sure. Let's say you're free to play and you're new. You don't know what the heck is going on. Ghost Panther, his Avenging Fire is giving you 50% more fire damage plus a 45% damage increase to supervillains. Okay, this applies to everyone. So this is gonna give Namor a massive amount of extra damage. Can Hulk match that? We'll have to wait and see. Highly unlikely. But so far, the Hulk has been looking pretty damn good. I cannot lie to you. I am impressed with the performance that we've seen so far from the Hulk. So we're gonna go 5. Okay. I was kind of hoping that this would melt faster, to be honest. What's going on? Well, it is going faster, but I kind of expected it to go faster than this. Okay. Okay. We kind of got a debuff there. Well, not kind of. We definitely got debuff there. Okay, so 40 seconds. Should we stop it here? Because, yeah, after this, there's too many variables in terms of Proxima using lightning spares and all kinds of other shenanigans. So we're going to stop it there at 40 seconds. You know what? Let me do 2 runs. Let me do 2 runs and just do the law of averages, right? Like I said in advance, apologies for the lengthy video. Okay? Did we miss some of that? I feel like we didn't get as much damage as I was hoping for. Then again, I'm hoping for a lot. Yep, so it looks like it's about the same, 40 seconds. A little slower this time. So it's around the same, so around 40 seconds-ish. We're going to give Hulk 2 runs as well. Team comp we're going to run for Hulk is actually going to be, let me just throw him to the side there. We are going to run him with She-Hulk, Red She-Hulk that is. All right, because that's going to give him 55% more HP. That's going to give him more, actually, it's going to give him 60% more HP. Because he's going to get 5% from here, 25% from her leadership, plus 30% from... So even though you're not using the fire damage here, because Hulk doesn't have any skill that does any kind of fire damage, you are taking advantage of her 25 plus her 30 in terms of the HP buff. And then from there, we're going to go with Victorious. Where is Victorious? Where are you? Where are you, my child? There we go. So this is the team comp I'm going to be running. You guys let me know if there's a better team comp that you would like me to try in another video, because this one's pretty lengthy, but I could try to figure something else out. But I think this is going to give Hulk the maximum amount of HP. So let's see what happens. I just thought of something. If you guys would like to see how the Hulk works with HP compared to like damage dealt to supervillain type support characters, let me know and we could do that in the next video, okay? What I'm talking about is like how the Hulk works. Like how much damage do you get out of Hulk when he's using like this team setup with just HP compared to how much damage he does if you were to give him like Shuri. Actually, I guess we could find that out right now, right? Because we were doing that before. Interesting. It's definitely going to be behind Namor. Yeah, he's definitely behind Namor, but Namor has a lot of fire damage that he's getting. Yeah, definitely. Woo! Oh, did my tier 3 just get canceled there? What the heck was that? We might have to do another... Well, we definitely have to do another one, but we might have to do an extra run. Okay, so he took him quite a bit. Wow. Let's actually try that again. It looks as though we might even be slower using this team setup compared to the team setup we had before with Shuri and Valkyrie. But he did lose out on one tier 3 skill. I do like the impact of his attacks, bro. Like, oh my gosh. Like, okay. Proxima, chill. Yeah, we're definitely behind Namor by a good bit. We were faster this time. Let me do one last run. I promise I won't keep you guys indefinitely, okay? But let me do one last run just to give you guys a sample size of Shuri and Valkyrie before we go. I will do that. And where is Valkyrie? I know we did this in the beginning, but by now, if you're watching the video, you probably forgot what the exact time was. So, because I know I forgot, right? Because I'm not stopping to like write stuff down. I'm just like going with the flow, right? Vibing. Obviously, we still need to do more testing, but hey, man, we got all day. Well, technically, I don't. I gotta go to work, but you know what I'm saying? We got time, boys. We got time. Proxima, stay with me, girl. I promise I won't go too hard. I promise. I just want to show the boys what the monster can do right now. All right. Yeah, man, this definitely looks like it's faster, boys. It definitely looks like it's faster to go with... More testing needs to be done. More testing needs to be done. Because I would have thought with more HP... Actually, 55% more HP from her leadership and her passive combined. Plus another... Where are you, my love? Where are you, my love? So 55 plus another 30 from her. That's 85, right? And then when you compare that to 95, actually it's 90%. Yeah. I think it's definitely better to go with Shuri and Valkyrie combined. Because Shuri and Valkyrie combined, that's giving you 90% damage increase to supervillains versus the 85% more HP. So there's that. For PvP, it looks like it would definitely be better to go with stacking She-Hulk and Valkyrie together. But for PvE, because for PvP you're not always gonna be up against supervillains, right? So there's that. But more testing needs to be done. Nothing is concrete, okay? This is just an APK. Anything can happen. Overall though, I'm liking where the Hulk is. Final verdict, still remains. You know what I'm saying? So comment down below, let me know what you guys think, man. Apologies for the length of the video, you know what I'm saying, but I just want to give you guys as much information as possible. Hopefully at least one of you guys appreciate that. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.